Hola, clase. Mr. Cappy back again to finish out Unit 1. Let's do Phase 7 here and finish it up with a vocab quiz. We've already practiced this vocab enough. Let's give these kids a quiz so they can see if they know the stuff the way they're supposed to. We're going to use Google Forms to make our vocabulary quiz, much like we do in class. All right, we're going to take the same basic verbs that we've been dealing with, and we're going to make a vocab quiz based on that. So all you have to do is head over to Google Drive. We're going to click on New, More, Google Forms, and create a Google form. As for naming it, I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to call it basic verbs because that's what we've been doing this whole time. And you'll see that'll populate right there as well. Next thing up, we need to make sure that we make this look as good as we can. There's a theme option up here where you can choose a theme. Pick whatever header you'd like. You can use one of the cool decorations they have here in all different categories, or you can upload your own stuff, or even go into your Google Photos account and find stuff. I'm going to do that. I like that for an opening there. That looks like a good top. All right, once you've done that, you need to make sure you follow the next step here. You're going to go to the settings cog up here. And what we want to do is we want to click on quizzes and make this a quiz. And then hit save. This now makes it a quiz where we can put answers in, and this person will get the work graded automatically, much like you enjoyed all year long when I gave you assignments. That way they'll see right away what they did and didn't know. For the first question, we're going to write name. We'll make sure it's a short answer question so they can type their name in. We want that to be required. And then we need to click the plus button over here on the side to add the next question. The next question is actually going to be a series of multiple choice grid. Multiple choice grid is how you make matching questions. So what we're going to do is on the left side, we're going to write down some of our vocab words. Write down 7 of them of your choosing, any 7 from the Unit 1 Basic Verbs vocab. And on the right side, you're going to write down what they mean. Now, don't worry about putting them in order or making sure that they're not obvious to other people to figure out how to get them, because what we're actually going to do after we complete all 7 is we're going to go down to the bottom here, and we're going to require a response, limit to 1 response to make sure they don't accidentally answer twice, and we're going to shuffle the row order. So now whenever they get this, they'll get random stuff in the rows, and the columns will stay the same. So they won't be all right next to each other. You're going to go to the answer key and select all the answers. Abrir means to open, comer means to eat, hablar means to talk, and make each one worth 1 point. You'll have 7 of them when you're done, so make sure you have 7 of them here, and it'll include 7 points. The next part you need to do is you need to hit the plus button to add a question. And this one's a little more complicated. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to make them drop-down questions. So we're going to choose 3 other vocabulary words, and we'll make them options 1, 2, and 3. So what we're going to do then is we're going to make it a drop-down question, and we're going to use 3 of the options as answers. So we'll pick 3 new verbs that we have not done yet. So perhaps ayudar, escribir, and nadar. So for this one, we now have all 3 of these as choices, and what it says to do is to click on the picture icon that appears to the left of the drop-down and put a picture of one of the verbs. All right, when you hover over it, it shows up. Do you see how it just showed up there? All right, so you're going to click on that, and we'll pick a picture of one of those. So you can browse to find your own, or you can just do a quick Google image search. I'm going to go with to swim, and I'll get a picture of somebody swimming. Perfect, I got a swimmer right here. I'll insert that as my picture, and now that's my question. There's a picture of somebody swimming, and the person has to choose which answer is correct. Make it required. If you want, you can shuffle the option order again, and just make sure that in the answer key you pick the 1 point and that you pick the right answer for them. All right, the next 3 questions are going to be exactly the same, and then we'll show you in the second video here how to add it to your website.